Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy 2022 if I haven't said that already. Today we are at home and this is a home vlog. So I'm starting to do and incorporate a little bit some more. I know we do a lot of travel vlogs, but also wanted to do some home vlogs to help you get the best Disney experience. And so today is all about what to pack for Disneyland or what to pack for your Disney trip. Now, of course, there are going to be some things that are going to change based on your preference, based on how, if you have kids. I don't have kids, so some of these things will be, you might want to have to add to this list, but I at least want to give you a general, right? Like a general overview of what you should definitely consider taking to the park. So let's get ready. One of the very first things that I would definitely take is a backpack. I am in love right now with my Petunia Pickle bottom backpack. My husband got this for me this past Christmas and I am in love. Now, of course, you can get whatever backpack that fits you. One of the things I would recommend is that get something with nice wide straps because you're going to be carrying this backpack throughout the day. And so it's definitely going to, you know, kind of dig into your shoulders. So you want something that's very cozy. You want something with a good amount of pockets. I love my Petunia Pickle bottom. This video is not sponsored by them, but I am saying that because they've got some insulated pockets for some of the other things that I carry. They've got lots of great big pockets that are easy to get into when I am going through security. So you want those big wide pockets to kind of easily unzip, get through. That way you can get through security faster. Again, I also love it because I can open up the top very easy. The zippers are really easy to open up. You can see everything in it when I'm trying to grab something really quick. When I'm going on rides and if my ears or my hats or whatever don't fit in the front pocket of the ride, I can easily just throw them into my backpack and I know my backpack will be, all my belongings will be safe when I go on the rides. So definitely bring some kind of backpack 100% when you're going to the park. So the next thing I recommend bringing is a wallet. So the wallet that I have is, I don't bring my bulky with all my cards and whatever else you have in there wallet. I just bring a very thin wallet. I purchased mine actually at the Disneyland Hotel in their little gift shop, and it just has all my cards in it, my basic necessities, my ID, a couple of credit cards, whatever, my debit card. It's a, what do you call it, like a card holder? Card flap? Anyways, very cute. It has a little bow on it, so that way it kind of matches my mini theme. It closes, it has everything that I need that are basic necessities. It has one little zipper. It's very thin, and that's why I purchased this specific type of wallet to go to the parks, because again, you don't need everything, you just need some things to get through your day at the park. Simple things, some cash on you. Those are kind of things you're gonna want in this very thin wallet. So do what's best for you, but this is what definitely works for me. And I love my little mini thing. It's actually now what I use every single day. So it's not just for the parks anymore because it's just so simple and it's something that doesn't create bulk and weight to my backpack. So the next thing I also carry in my backpack is hand sanitizer or some kind of wet wipe. For everything that you're touching throughout the park, they do have some hand sanitation stations throughout the parks, but I carry one just because it's for my own preference. It's just a spray one, or you can just do, you know, Purell, whatever it works for you. Or if you're a natural type of person and more organic and holistic, then maybe just use some wipes. Bring some wipes for you, and if you have kids, for your littles, just to wipe down your hands. Sometimes when you're eating things like pretzels throughout the park or cotton candy, what else? Popcorn. If you're eating popcorn, things like that, you're constantly touching things throughout the park. Rails, the rides, whatever. So you're definitely going to want some kind of wipey or some kind of hand sanitizer. Yeah, so definitely bring that as well. Next on my list is sunscreen. Sunscreen definitely is a must. I wear it every single day, but if you're watching this video and it is spring and summer, you're definitely gonna want to bring some sunscreen to reapply. Especially when you're outside waiting in those long lines, you're gonna want some sunscreen. You don't wanna reapply it as you're sweating and walking throughout the park. We do get some really hot summer days here in California, but for me, during January, during the winter and spring months. I don't reapply ever. Maybe I should, but I don't. I just use it in the morning and then that is it. But you could bring a travel size. I love Sun Bum. That's one of my favorite brands, but definitely something to think about bringing. Next, you're also going to want to bring your sunglasses. Some sunnies, definitely. It gets very bright no matter what time of month it is in the year. It's very bright here in California, so definitely bring some of those. And can I give you a tip? My husband wears his Gucci's and wears his expensive Ray-Bans and stuff. I tend to want to bring my sunglasses that are my cheapy ones from like Forever 21 or H&M, something like that, where they're like 12 bucks, 6 bucks, whatever. Because if I lose them or if they fall out of a ride for some, reason, I am not like having a heart attack because I spent so much money on them. Instead, I'm okay. It is what it is, but at least they're not my super expensive sunglasses. So just something to think about. Next, I also bring snacks. Snacks are super important. For me, I tend to get hungry or I snack all throughout the day. And a lot of the times you might have to, the lines are long for pretzels, or you have a reservation at a specific time, or you're doing a walk-up and the reservation is not till later, or when you're doing your mobile order, your time frame isn't until an hour and you're starving. Bring snacks. All the moms out there know they're already bringing snacks. I bring protein bars because I want something substantial in my stomach to time me over to till we get to our reservation or until we get to somewhere to eat. So you definitely want to bring some kind of snack. Also, if you're looking what you can bring, I don't know if you could bring anything in glass. You could definitely bring food to the park. So that's something a lot of people don't know. You can bring food to the parks. You can bring some sandwiches for your kids. If you want to save some money and you maybe want to skip lunch, you had a big breakfast, maybe you're going to do a great dining experience at Blue Bayou or something, you can definitely bring snacks to the park. You can bring meals. Again, check the Disneyland website on exactly the containers you can bring. You're also going to want to bring hats or mini ears. As far as like what you're going to wear, it is very sunny in California, and even though you might be okay with not wearing some kind of, sunshade, it definitely helps to have as an alternative. I love my mini ears because they're just festive. They don't cover shade, they don't provide any kind of shade, but you can also bring a hat, something to think about. If you're someone who doesn't want to wear sunnies maybe and you want to cover the sun from your eyes, bring a hat, bring maybe a visor. You can bring some really cool straw hats. I wear those during the summer. Those really cool like straw pool hats. Is that what you call them? Lifeguard hats? Because it's great, it keeps a lot of shade and I don't have to wear my sunnies or anything like that. But definitely think about that if you are someone who likes to keep the sun out of your face and maybe you are just wanting extra protection from the sun in addition to your sunscreen. Next, think about bringing a refillable water bottle, something, because there are lots of refillable water stations throughout the parks. I love that Disney provides us. So we're obsessed with Yeti. Shout out to Yeti. Again, not sponsored by Yeti, but we love our Yeti containers. We bring the 18-ounce Yeti containers because they fit on the side of our backpacks and we can just stick them on the sides, and they're not super heavy. But I love it because you can go on your actual Disneyland app and you can find where they have all of these refillable water stations. So something to think about, because water can cost, I think, like $5 or more at the park. Now, that's if you buy bottled water. But if you do go to any food mobile order area, any food place, and you ask for a cup of water, a cup of ice water, they will give that to you for free. So again, we love our Yetis, something to think about because it keeps our ice and it keeps our water cold all day long. And then as we keep refilling it with the water, it's still nice and cold. So again, it's the 18-ounce and it fits on the side of our backpacks. Again, something to think about. The next thing you want to bring is your phone and your phone chargers or your rechargeable batteries. Is that a way of saying it? I think it is. But what I love about this is that if you are someone like me that is always on your phone, whether it's for Instagram, whether because you're taking pictures, you want your phone to be charged, because big reason for it, other than pictures and capturing memories, is you have to use your Disneyland app to know what the wait times are. You have to use your Disneyland app to know what time the park closes, to scan into the park if you don't have a physical ticket, and also to, if you're going to use Genie Plus, if you want to look at your photos. There's mobile order your food, you need to use your phone. The phone is like, I don't even know how people get around without their phones nowadays, because you have to use the app to do all of these incredible things at the park, or to experience the park at its fullest, especially when you're ordering food. So you're going to want to bring some kind of phone charger or rechargeable battery. It's a really big deal. Do not forget to bring something like that. But also, they do have, there are these vending machines where you can purchase chargers for your phone. There you go, where you can use chargers for your phone. But you could ask any cast member. You can probably look it up on your app as well, and I know you're gonna find more information on it, but this is a pretty big deal. Also, if you're a vlogger or content creator, you're gonna wanna bring obviously your batteries, because you're vlogging a lot and you're gonna need to recharge your camera at some point. Little things like that that we can tend to run out of the house with or leave our hotel without thinking about bringing. So do not miss out on those things. Oh, and something else, pro tip, you cannot bring a selfie stick. No. So do not bring them. They don't want anything that extends. So if you bring that thinking you're gonna take some cool shots of your family, it's a no-no. Don't do it. They're gonna make you leave it at security, or they're gonna make you take it all the way back to your car. And nobody has time for that. Tripods are okay, but selfie sticks and anything that extends are not. Next thing you're gonna wanna bring are maybe one or a couple Ziplock baggies. Reason for this is that if you get on any rides with water, so we're talking Splash Mountain, we're talking about if you're at DCA and you go on the water rapids and you have your phone or things with you and you want to keep them extra safe, you can always put your phone in one of those baggies just for extra precaution. Also, if you have any wet items and you want to throw them in there, same thing. If you get a wet poncho, want to throw it in there, that helps. Sometimes they do provide Disneyland bags at some of these rides for you to throw all those things in, but sometimes they don't, so it's best just to be better prepared. So something to think about. And while we're on the topic of wet rides, you might also want to bring an extra pair of socks, because nobody wants you walking around the park with soggy socks, all right? So think about bringing those extra pair of socks. I don't ever get on those rides during the cold months, so I don't have to worry about it. So if you're watching this in January and February and you're like, I ain't going on any kind of water ride, it's too cold, then you don't have to worry about it. But in the summertime, you might want to bring those. Or maybe you're someone who's wearing flip-flops, so it doesn't really matter. You could bring an extra pair of flip-flops, but extra socks can't hurt. The next thing you might want to think about bringing is a sweater. For me, I am a person that easily gets cold, so I'm always needing to wear layers. So hear me out. So I know I'm born and raised in Palm Springs, and so I easily get cold, but a sweater even in summer could be helpful, because here in California, those summer nights can get pretty chilly. So you want something that you can throw over, something that you can easily kind of roll up and throw into your backpack. Now during the winter months, I'm normally wearing my sweater and I'm rolling up a big fluffy jacket to put into my backpack, because I need those layers. When you come to California, just think layers. Layers to take off when it's hot, layers to put back on in the night when it's cold. Another thing I also bring, again, depending on when you're watching this video, it might not work for you then, but for me, it's like my saving grace. I also roll up tights. I have these fleece lined tights that I got from Amazon. Stretchy, comfortable. They fit under any pair of my jeans, any pair of sweats. I love them. And sometimes they can fit under some yoga pants that have a little bit more room, but I love them because they easily roll up and they can fit into my backpack, and they keep me warm during those cold winter months. And then if it gets super cold at nighttime in the summer, I have them as well. So again, you know you, so you do you, and that's something I hopefully will help you if you're someone like me who gets super cold. Some other things is 2022 and we still have to wear masks. Boo. But One of the things is here in California, you don't have to wear them outside, but you still have to wear your masks indoors. So my thing is bring multiple masks. I'm talking about I bring at least 3 masks because I have lost masks, I have broken masks, and I was so grateful I brought multiple. So bring your cute Mickey mask and then just bring some disposable ones. I get the disposable ones from Costco, which I absolutely love. They are black, they're sleek, they're chic, whatever, and they're comfy. So something you're definitely want to bring multiple pairs of, and they're easy to stuff as well. Okay, and also women, ladies, people, men with beautiful long hair, bring a scrunchie. I always bring a scrunchie with me because when I'm getting on those rides or I'm doing certain things or it gets super hot outside and you want to throw your hair up, it's important to be bringing something like that. You never know when you're just gonna get your hair out of your face, or again, it's hot or it's hotter than you thought and you just want to get your hair up. Something you're gonna want to bring just in case. And you know, it doesn't take up much space. All right, also comfy shoes, comfy shoes, comfy shoes. You definitely want to be wearing some kind of comfy shoe. And you can still look cute while you're wearing them. So I know I see some girls sometimes and I'm like, how are you wearing high heels? Or how are you wearing specific boots? It's insane. You're walking miles throughout the park. You're gonna wanna wear comfy shoes. I wear New Balance. You know what's comfortable for you. Do not wear, if I can just kind of give you some tips, do not wear like a brand new shoe for the first time at the parks. Break it in. See how comfortable it is when you're walking a long distance, because that is huge. So again, I love my New Balance. I've got a bunch of different ones. They are super comfortable. And then my slip-on Vans are very comfortable. But you're gonna wear some kind of comfy shoe. Break it in so that way you know the comfortability level. And then also the sock height. I know some people who are like, oh, my Vans are always super comfy, or my Chucks or whatever, and they're low, and then they wear their little sock, their ped sock, but they're not walking miles. They're maybe walking to a restaurant or they're walking to the mall, whatever. So you might have to wear a sock that's a little bit higher to avoid those blisters. Just trust me. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for me today. I hope this brings you some kind of knowledge, some better wisdom, gives you some great tips, and it helps you feel better prepared for when you visit the park. So let me know some questions below. Also, if you have any tips, maybe there's something I missed that could be really valuable to our community of Disney followers, to whoever's watching this video, go ahead and put that in the bottom, or go ahead and leave that in the comments. I'm always loving to gain more wisdom and more insight in the Disney community and how we can make your trip the best, the most magical, and just help you better prepare when you go to the parks next time. And with that, friends, know that you are loved, you are valued, you, my friend, bring something to the table, and until next time,